Yo, 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 what's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? Hope every hope everybody's had like a pretty solid weekend. No, I didn't do too much. All right, so we got the design challenge. We got the new design challenge for the month. Design a poster inspired by iOS Core, and I came across kind of iOS Core from this sort of like the Instagram, TikTok videos, like the design trend sort of like heat check videos that always kind of pop off like at the beginning of the year, with just graphic design trend predictions and whatnot. And I saw this video from this creator called Barbiana, and she included iOS Core within her sort of like a graphic design trend like heat check. And so yeah, me and another one of my homies kind of saw that, and was thinking that iOS Core could be something cool to do a design challenge around. So yeah, shout out for Barbiana for the heat check, and providing the inspo that's kind of helping us with this design challenge. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So got the lessons sort of right here. Well, not the lessons, but the inspiration actually. This isn't a lessons video. It's just called lessons on my Stream Deck, so I'm reading out my Stream Deck settings there. But yeah, so this is kind of the iOS core sort of like look, you know what I mean? Let's see, just kind of I think there's a brand that's been like really kind of really at the forefront of this. I think it's Mava, whatever brand that is, I'm not sure. But when I was kind of like researching stuff, they're like their ads and their digital ads and stuff came up a lot when searching for this type of stuff. So yeah, these are just kind of like a bunch of different sort of like digital ads, you know, that people are using to try and, you know, like do this sort of to get this sort of look, you know, like this is kind of where it's coming from pretty much. So yeah, what's good, Angel? But yeah, so I'm thinking that, you know, we'll try and design something like this. Anything here sticking out to you guys? And so I really like how this one's looking here. I think it's fairly simple though, with just the blue message button there. I kind of like this like social ad, you know, this take. I think something like that could be cool, but I really want to like this seems like such a simple effect to do, you know, like, well, not effect, but you know, like seems like a simple design approach, you know. You just grab a few iOS elements and throw some cool like imagery on the page, and, you know, just play around with it. But I wonder if there's a way to make it like way more interesting than, you know, just what we're seeing here. That's kind of my first thought. Like, this is really interesting here. Like, I like this. Sorry for it being blurry. It's like a screenshot of a screenshot. Matt Ailman was good. Says, I really like the separate tabs showing different body parts. Could use that to demonstrate different elements / graphics. Yeah, I kind of like this too, even if this was like a poster of some sort, but you had like different body parts like superimposed within each one of these, like each one of these squares here. I think that could be cool. I like this as well. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I kind of like the way that this looks also. I think this could be cool as a poster to try and like play around with. Angel says, when you gonna drop the mouse from the ceiling? I'm actually using the same mouse. It works perfectly fine. Like, I forget what brand this is, but yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to kind of say about this aesthetic, but I don't know if any of you are in the Discord, but I sort of put together, if you want to design along with me, or you just kind of want to critique my design as I go and, you know, just kind of provide some input, like, that's cool too. But if you want to make your own design and you're not in the Discord, I've got some I went and found like some like this like Apple sort of like iOS sort of components thing from Figma, and so went over there, you know, copied a few things over, put them into an Illustrator document. You can find that stuff within my Discord. The Omen says, Swoop was good. Can you explain the masking function? Are you talking about just this here? Or like something like this? And so that's fairly simple. Probably you know, Just take some squares, kind of merge them together, convert them to a smart object, and just clipping mask, an image into each one. So let me run the Photoshop real quick. I got you. But yeah, let me go ahead and downsize that window right there. Let me stop yapping because I do be yapping sometimes. Let me let's go ahead and go to our project template here. And if you've been in one of these streams before, you'd know that I don't like starting from a blank canvas. So I'm actually just gonna start from like something that we've previously worked on. Did everybody have a good day? How's everybody's day been? All right, let's see here. Earth to Nebula, we can get rid of this. All this nonsense. Let's see what else we got. We having random stuff like, I doubt we'll need any of this, but it's just kind of good to kind of see, kind of helps me kind of start thinking about different things. I'm thinking I'll actually, usually my process for these has been like starting in Illustrator and then moving over into Photoshop. I think I'm gonna try and work with both of them at the same time as opposed to starting in one. So let's go to let's see here, project template, PSDs. Okay, let's open up one of these. You said layer masking. Days been good, bro. Hope yours has been too. Appreciate it. Layer masking. You have to be a little bit more specific than just layer masking. There's a lot to it, but then there's not a lot to it. Just depends on what you're trying to do. Yeah. If you weren't in the last stream, this is kind of what we whipped up last stream. Pretty dope, right? Hope we can make something just as cool as this stream. I highly doubt it though. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to mess this file up, so let me go ahead and save as. Matt says, first time I'm in one of these streams. Usually when you start a design, do you try to sketch at all or just see what your brain cooks up? I mean, if it's for like something like, well, to answer your question before I like ramble, like for these streams, like nah, I'm just kind of whipping up. I'm just kind of just like seeing what my brain cooks up. But that's kind of what I do for the most part anyway. Like, I mean, I'll try and sketch something in like Procreate or something like that, but that's very rare for, I mainly use my sketchbooks for like brainstorming ideas and kind of word mapping and coming up with concepts and stuff like that. For the most part, like if I need to sketch, I'll do it in like Procreate or something like that. But other than that, I'm just kind of all in on Photoshop and Illustrator. So let's see here. The Omens Den says, seems like a lot, LOL. I'm gonna sit back and watch for now and see if my questions is answered through what you're working on, bro. Bet, I got you. Yeah, that's kind of why I started doing the design with me sort of live stream things, because I found when people were commenting on YouTube, they were saying that they were learning a lot from just watching me just kind of do whatever it is I'm doing. And so I thought like, hey, like, I mean, it's kind of how like I've like taught people design in the past, just kind of let people just hang out while I just do whatever, and people learn better that way. So thought, hey, let's do live streams. So yeah, let me stop rambling. All right, I'm going to start by let's get rid of, we can get rid of all of this now. Really don't need any of this. Yeah, we can get rid of that text. Do I want to get rid of that text? Yeah, it's not really doing anything. I can delete all of this. It's not really going to be needed. All right. All right, I kind of want to, yeah, let's take a look at this. What do I have in mind? What do I have in mind? Let's turn my music up real quick. I'm trying to lock in for y'all. Let's see. I really like this. Internet boy, was good, gang? This can make for a really cool, just simple, like, see. Like, nah, I don't think I could make that work. Like the thumb here, almost kind of like it's pressing against this. That wouldn't make sense though, because let's see. Well, I don't know. Let me just start here. Let's try something. perfect. That's cool. Oh, wow, what is that? Looks funky. Is that not a perfect circle? Is it? I think I'm just... Okay, let's try something like this. Forgive me if I'm a little slow on the shortcuts here. I'm like getting used to switching back and forth from Mac to PC here, so not the best when it comes to using this thing. Yeah, I'll feel free to ask me like questions or something, like design related questions, like if you have any. I don't mind. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be completely locked in, just tunnel vision, trying to figure something out. There we go. There's the paste in place, and then okay. Maybe I could do something down there like that. That'll be cool. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't even open up the assets here. So let's just go ahead and open this up here. What did I do? There we go. Ignore. Oh, what? Ah, I forgot to embed them. Okay. I mean, that still works, I guess. Majority of them are SVGs, so it just didn't get this one, which that is fine. GIB ZD says, hey man, how you doing? Just want to say thanks for the resources on the Discord. Great help. Yeah, no problem, bro. I got you. Ah, dang, I really wanted to use this folder one here. Yeah, oh y'all an updated like resources file. Actually, I don't need this to check out and see if this idea that I have is gonna work. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Just kind of going with the first thought that came to my mind. I feel like sometimes doing that is just way easier than sitting down and sketching something out, you know? This mic is like all in my face. Smooth this out. Oh, I don't think I installed the SF Pro. Let's just do like black. And then let's do bold, heavy, light, medium, regular. That's good. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Does that look fairly accurate? Looks pretty solid to me. FC214 says, why did we move away from these types of designs? I don't know, man. I guess people just really like Bauhaus and Swiss design. Oh, that's interesting. That won't work there. I'm lazy. I don't want to completely redo this. Let's see if I can do that. Oh wow, it won't even fit right there. That's weird. You telling me I can't like copy this? That's weird. Maybe if I do this first. And then I apply. No? Okay, whatever. I mean, majority of the work's done already. Oh, wrong side. Okay. I'm just being very random about what grays I pick here. It really doesn't matter all too much. I just need it to be accurate enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I don't even know if this is gonna work for like what I want to do anyway, so. I hope we see a resurgence of early 2000s designs in the mainstream. I think we will. All the like sort of like bright gel color like products, like, you get what I'm saying? The bright blue like or like neon pink like products. Let's see here. Oh, I closed my window. There we go. So, edit gradient. There we go. Like the Frutiger arrow stuff. I think we'll definitely start to see more of that stuff. Oh, let's make this the same as this. Okay, we kind of getting somewhere. I hope this translates to what I'm trying to do. Don't know if it will, but we'll see. We'll see here shortly. This is what design is anyway, right? Just trial and error pretty much. Seeing what works. Why is it showing me points and not lines? Do I have to connect them? Okay, can do that. FC214 says, do you do stuff in Blender or Cinema 4D? I used to. For a long time, I wanted to get into Blender stuff, and I did for a while. Used to kind of mess around in Blender, sort of made the first iteration of like pretty much like my brand sort of mascot kind of character in Blender. Did some of my first like character animations in Cinema 4D. So yeah, but nothing like that's like portfolio worthy. You can see some of those, you know, first. You can see some of those first, like my first time trying some of those programs on, like, I actually did like live streams of me like messing around with that stuff. I think that stuff's still over on my up on my YouTube. I don't know, that kind of looks too perfect. Let's continue with the line thing. I think that was giving me the effect I wanted. Let's do that right there. That seems pretty solid. Just a little too. Let's just tone that back. Just a little more of a muted gray there. That looks good. FC 214 says, I find it hard to learn because they keep changing the interface, so the tutorials from even a year ago are hard to follow. Yeah, that was like one of my things as well, because I felt like the rate at which I was like figuring shit out, like things were changing way quicker than I was able to figure it out. So I was like, let me just step away from this, you know, let all the, you know, any updates that they're gonna make, let that stuff come out, let it go ahead and advance. And then whenever I'm ready to like take it serious, I'll just come back to it and kind of learn it how it is at that state. Because yeah, I feel like sort of you know, Blender has gotten like really popular, you know, in like the last few years, or at least like 3 or 4 years, you know. And so, you know, and it's open source too, so like, you know, if something's not there, like some genius can just go make it, you know. Or if something needs to be easier, like somebody can just make a plugin for it. And if you don't know how to do something, then you can always just find a plugin. So, you know, I just decided to just kind of step away from it. and just kind of, you know, do this, because ultimately this is what is kind of like helping me like make money at the end of the day. I wasn't making any money like learning Blender and Cinema 4D stuff. It was more of kind of like a hobby, like passion project sort of thing, and I just enjoyed doing it. But this is the stuff that kind of pays the bills, you know. Not this actual stream stuff, but you know, designing. So yeah, definitely feel you on that. I wonder if I can. I wonder what it would look like if I just. Okay, yeah, that's not okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. So let's. Oh, I didn't do this here. I think this will suffice. Something like this. That's kind of the same effect, right? Solid. Let's group that. Okay, I guess. Whoops. Dang, we just replicated that. That's kind of crazy. And now let's see if this sort of translates. This is the part that I'm not so sure about. So let's find stock photo here. Let's just try something. What happened to my audio? There we go. Okay. Nah, that's not working how I expected it to be honest. Wait, actually, let's try that. I mean, that makes the shading that we did kind of pointless, but it's part of the process, I guess. Anthony says, so dope you were doing this. Thank you. I mean, hey, if you're learning from this, then I'm happy to help, but I have no idea what I'm doing at all. So, yeah, if anybody's got ideas, feel free to say something. I feel like this is kind of cool. Kind of like this. I don't know. Like it inverted like that. Matt says I tabbed out and tabbed back in, and it's already looking fire. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this. I have no idea. Let's go back to around here. I feel like that was pretty solid. Kind of like how that looks. Kind of like this. Maybe a different image. Let's see. I don't like this. I mean, the shadow from the band is still there, but It works. Who cares? Let's see. Hmm. I want it to be brighter. I need it to be brighter. That is something. Whoa. Linear light versus what we had. Linear light. That's cool. How can I get this to be brighter? I mean, could I just do levels over the top of this? Maybe like could I just that? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. That works. I kind of like that like muted like gray though. Could I recreate that? I don't know. This honestly could look cool. Let's try something. Whoa. That doesn't translate. guess it, no, okay. There you go. I don't know if I like this anymore. Let me see. Maybe could I take like a solid color? Actually, let's just inverse. And let's remove that. Let's go ahead and What's this extra one here? Oh, okay. Let's delete that. Apply to that. Duplicate. That's kind of cool without it. Maybe if I made this like a little more subtle. Lower the opacity a bit. So it's not so apparent there. Okay, I kind of like that a little bit. Maybe my headphones are going crazy right now. I kind of like that. Maybe like that, like green right there. Or I could I could just apply like brightness and contrast to it and just make this one maybe either a little brighter. Actually, that kind of goes. Yeah, that kind of goes. I kind of like it being a little bright there in that corner. Okay, let's get rid of this. And maybe if I can merge all of this. Then let's put that there. And let's see if we can do like, whoa, what is that? Oh, glass distortion effect. Let's see if we can let's change that to grain. Let's do we can try it with something like this, maybe. Let me go ahead and throw stamp on there also. Let's change the order of that. Oh no, that looks bad. Okay, we could try this. Just to see like what we get here. Oh, it replaced it, so. Actually, let's trash. And then FC214 says that looks dope. Appreciate it, bro. Didn't expect to this to end up looking like this at all. Just kind of doing whatever comes to mind. Would be really cool if I could like scan this in on stream for y'all, then like or like print it out and then scan it back in. That would be really cool. Let's remove this photocopy effect here. Let's see, like, what is the resolution? Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe like normal grain would look fine. I like that a whole lot more. Is it worth it to try and include like one of these like iOS core elements on it or something? I don't know. I could like just take this here, group that, make sure it's grouped, and let's just there we go, copy. Is that how that's supposed to look? That white outline around the opening preview? Why do I feel like that was like, why do I feel like this is supposed to be gray? Yeah, I think that looks better. And let's group that. Converting it into a smart object kind of I kind of like that little ghosting though, but then I kind of lose the ring there. So let's how do I want to do this? If I just merge group, like, keep it? No. Okay, so I've got to keep this group intact in order for that to work. So how y'all feeling about this? Let me know something. Yeah, maybe I could bring that over. Maybe increase this a little bit. Gibbs says it's fire. Okay. Okay, so okay, yeah, I can't throw that in there. So now gotta group that again. There we go. Okay. What can we do here? Like copy that maybe. Let's go ahead and white background. Whoops. Okay. Oh yeah, I never used the this thing here that we made. Wonder how that would look just kind of superimposed into this, maybe thinner lines. Yeah, let's make those lines a little thinner. Let's do like 0.05. Wow, that's not lined up. Let's do that. I feel like we're doing too much. That looks like too much. Kind of like keep it without it. What about behind? Kind of reminds me of like I don't know. It's reminding me of like astronomy for some reason. I don't know. Let's remove that. go to maybe just like spinning ball of death there. That's kind of cool. It's just like a little, like kind of complementary element here. I kind of like that. And all right, let's look at our reference again here. Kind of like this one. Do we have speech bubbles in here? Actually, is there an escape button here somewhere? I mean, use the delete button. Return button goes kind of hard, I feel like, for something like I don't like it, but I like kind of the meaning, like kind of like the context behind it. Like, I don't know, it just kind of feels kind of cool to me. I don't know, maybe if it was a little bit more like off center. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think? I'm kind of stuck. Beach ball or escape? I think beach ball, to be honest. Cause it's like the hands were about to like touch, but then you know kind of froze. So you got the beach ball there. And then maybe we could throw. Dang, I should have embedded these before pulling the documents over, but I mean, I guess that kind of works still. Maybe one folder. Shabam says, I always struggle with filling the gaps. How do I work on this? Gibbs says, not gonna lie, I like the beach ball more. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the beach ball. Yeah, as far as filling in the gaps, you know, that's why I don't like starting from like a blank page, because I feel like it's also kind of hard to, you know, fill in the gaps sometimes. And so, you know, kind of just get used to just kind of pulling random elements from like different things and just trying stuff out and seeing what works. It definitely helps when you have a bunch of like random graphic design assets pulled up, if you're like struggling with filling in the gaps, especially stuff that you've used like on previous projects, you know. He says, so drawing a rough sketch of the layouts would help, I guess. Yeah, you know, you can do that. Well, at least, you know, mainly whatever works best for you. There's no direct path to, you know, the end result. You just gotta kind of get in there and just kind of mess around and see what works. Yeah. Maybe the Apple symbol, if I can like recreate it. Or I could actually just go look up like Apple logo. Let's get the classic Apple logo. See if I can drag that in. No. Actually, this one was kind of cool too. Let's see if it'll let me snag it. There we go. Okay, now I need like some random text or something. I think I've got the elements that I'm gonna work with, but yeah, I just need some random text now. We could add some text into the in place of like the search here. Y'all got any ideas? Something that provides a little bit more context to like the image here. like an arrow in between this stuff would be cool. Maybe I could just make one. Let's see. Why does it change both of them? What? That's weird. How do I turn that off? What? Are the layers like linked? That is weird. Kind of like the search bar way more. Oh yeah, global light, yeah. Kind of, what if I get rid of this? Maybe some text here. Let's see what we got. I'm just looking for like wording now, like just trying to see like. feel like it was better with just search. Okay, let's make this a little thicker. Just bring that up a little bit. And then let's add some little text here. See if I can get ChatGPT to whip up some placeholder text or something. Okay, let's do this. could also duplicate this and apply Trump shit. Okay. And all right, let's find some images to replace those images in the back there. Let's see what we got. Okay. So W. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I can put like a little scan effect over the top of that. Let's see what we got in our elements here. I don't think I have any scan textures. Oh, I have these. One of these might work. Let's try that. Yeah, that's cool. second image. Let's do this. And that doesn't really translate. Let's go back. Maybe like this. This is one of my favorite texture packs I've ever made, bro. This thing comes in handy so often. And then this. Let's maybe try. Actually, I kind of like that. That kind of makes it feel a little bit more natural instead of every single one of the images being blue. So let's try. I mean, yeah, I can kind of remove that now. It doesn't really, it's not really doing too much. Let's try throwing in a scan texture. Whoa, where did that go? Okay. That's kind of tough. All right, then let's do one sort of in the background. What's this? It's too grungy. Let's use this. Nah. That's cool. That's what we whipped up. Oh, I could change the title of each one actually. Yeah, let's do that before we do anything else. Let's see. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. I can just grab the color here. Oh, it's black, but it's like, okay, let me just match it. That's good enough. How y'all feeling about this chat? Let me know what y'all think. That will suffice. Yeah, let's just drag this all the way out, and then let's copy there, copy here. All right. Here's our design. What y'all think? Let me know if y'all rock with it. All right. It's been a good stream. You know what I'm saying? Have fun whipping this up. This is how many of these am I gonna do? So the design challenges are last, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks. So maybe I'll try and do a few more of these, all around like the same sort of theme, you know? But yeah, it's been a good stream. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm finna hop off of here. It's getting late. You got work in the morning. You got work that I should have worked on tonight, but I like doing the live streams with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, community first. Alright, man. I'll get up with you. Y'all have a good one. Peace.